think it's Royal Adelaide's probably up there with the best wine shows in the world, and I think the rigour that happens with the Australian wine show system, especially the Royals, but it's all very good, is amazing. If you win a bronze, a silver, or gold at Royal Adelaide, that wine is fantastic. It's judging Pinots against Shiraz, against Cabernets, against Merlots, so you're getting the whole wine world in Australia crystallised into one trophy, and I think it's as you say, everybody's talking the next best trophy. I think Max is a great trophy because it's recognising Max Schubert, who is obviously a great winemaker here, but it's showing the strength of everything, the Australian red wine industry. It'd be lovely to think that the Max is viewed as a best of the best. So it's the best trophy, the best red wine trophy to win. If you put a tasting together of all the Max Schubert winners, it'll be a sensational tasting. And the fact that there are some wines that are won, this one included, that aren't viciously expensive. I think Crofters is $20 or $25 or $30. And it's fantastic wine. It's got through the whole show with a whole lot of judges from all over Australia and the world looking at it and saying, yeah, that's a really good glass of red. If you can feel confident going buy that in the shop, fantastic.
Max Schubert, he's the epitome of innovation in the wine industry.
His name is so connected to the South Australian history of wine, to the great icon brand of Penfolds, innovation, maverick winemaking, all those things that bring so much magic to the sense of what wine is about. To win the Max Schubert Trophy should become something that is a highly prized and highly regarded, not just in Australia but around the world. Where if it beats every other red wine in the Royal Adelaide Wine Show, then that's a wine of great power, great resonance, great marketing ability, all those things. So really the Max Schubert wine of the year should really be something that's highly prized and really should be stood up on a pedestal much higher than it is at the moment.
Max Schubert conjures up the idea of red wine from fantastic regions, like the Barossa, but cross-regional in South Australia. He reminds me of Shiraz and all the things that we stand for in South Australia.
I consider the Royal Adelaide Wine Show the wine show, not just of Australia, of the bloody world. And that might sound trite to say that, but I've judged all over the world, and the rigour of Australian judging is so far ahead of anything I've ever seen or done internationally. Then if you come back into Australia, and we South Australians always love to point this out, being the wine state, our show we consider is the show that you've got to win at. To win in Adelaide is the greatest sort of honour you can get. So, I guess it wasn't a huge surprise to us that style of wine won it. And that really did give that label a real boot. That's a relatively new label for us, so to win it with a relatively new label was a wonderful thing.
It means history, it means prestige, it means the foundations of South Australia and perhaps the Australian wine industry.
To name a trophy after Max, the man who created Grange, the man who has had such a huge impact on not just South Australian wine, not just Australian wine, but the world of wine. Grange is Australia's one true global icon wine. So for us at the Royal Adelaide Wine Show to recognise Max's contribution with a trophy for our best red wine, and obviously it had to be our best red wine, couldn't be anything else. The best red wine from the Royal Adelaide Wine Show, that's a significant trophy to win. That's a feather in any winemaker's cap to have that Max Schubert Trophy sitting on the mantelpiece.